at least 16 ministers backing Mark Carney. Only 5 are backing Chrystia Freeland, and as far as I know, none are backing Ruby Dalla. I don't get it. We were supposed to be on a steady, if difficult sometimes, march towards progress. And yet, with just a few weeks to go, the Liberal Party of Canada is choosing once again to not back a woman for the leadership. Everywhere, women's rights and women's progress is under attack, overtly and subtly. But I want you to know I am and always will be a proud feminist. You will always have an ally in me. So while the establishment Liberals once again back the entitled, generationally wealthy, privileged white patriarchy, I will be voting for Ruby Dalla. Hold the applause. I'm an exceptionally wonderful, progressive human being. I'm aware.
Equal Voice was founded 23 years ago with a straightforward mission: get more women elected across Canada. That's a mission that we share. It's why we funded as a government Daughters of the Vote and the Modernizing Legislatures project. It's why I've touted the adage, add women, change politics, which to us is more than just words. We've taken action to make it a reality, appointing the first female finance minister. Under Stephen Harper, 32% of judges appointed were women, 56% under this government. Under the new Senate appointment process, that chamber is now majority women, as is the Supreme Court. And of course, the first thing I did as Prime Minister was appoint the first gender-balanced cabinet in Canadian history, and under my leadership, that'll always be the case. It's not just in federal politics. Elsewhere across the country, your hard work and advocacy has made important progress as well. This year, British Columbia elected the first ever provincial legislature where a majority of members are women. But of course, as important as representation is, it's also a means to an end, not just an end in itself. Representation matters because when women are properly represented in our politics, better choices are made for women and for the country as a whole. Choices such as Canada-wide childcare after 50 years of trying. The first ever federal gender-based violence strategy and bringing in tougher gun laws that directly protect women. And of course, soon, free prescription contraceptives, because we don't just believe in a woman's right to choose, we act on it. Now, appropriately, today, December 10th, is Human Rights Day. And standing up for human rights means standing up unequivocally for women's rights. On doit être lucide. Il y a des politiciens qui se battent et votent contre le droit des femmes de choisir. Ce sont des forces régressistes et réactionnaires qui veulent nous faire reculer et réussissent malheureusement trop souvent. Now, it shouldn't be that way. It wasn't supposed to be that way. We were supposed to be on a steady, if difficult sometimes, march towards progress. And yet, just a few weeks ago, the United States voted for a second time to not elect its first woman president. Everywhere, women's rights and women's progress is under attack, overtly and subtly. But I want you to know that I am, and always will be, a proud feminist. You will always have an ally in me and in my government. Cette célébration de tout ce qu'à voix égale a accompli, c'est aussi l'occasion de réaffirmer notre engagement envers la lutte pour l'égalité pour tous et bien surtout pour toutes. Merci beaucoup à tout le monde. Merci d'être ici ce soir. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful evening. Bonsoir mes amis.